I worry myself. I think, welcome back to the End Game, and I'm trying to stop being a creep. I'm your host, JC Rademas, and right now, what we're talking about is world news. All right, and in world news, we talk about things that happen, around the world. And recently, in world news, the country of Samoa, their charter airline, Samoa Airlines, are now charging people per pound. They're going to insist you tell them how much you weigh, and that depends on how much you pay. Todd, how do you feel about that? Do you think that's actually a good deal? Because there's a lot of people that won't be able to fly, which would make it better for us.
I agree.
Well, if they started doing it on the U.S. carriers, they'd all get rich, and maybe they'd actually feed us again.
They will shut down every airport in Mississippi. No point. Ain't nobody flying out of there.
Wow.
He said, wow.
Wow.
Wow. That's that Coke 45 voice. Ooh, wow.
Works every time.
That was my saying for a good 7 years to ladies. Mikea, what do you think about this? Do you think that's actually fair, that you can actually charge somebody per pound?
Well, I know specifically with that particular airline, it's a small carrier. And is it right for you to register your weight and how many bags you'll take? No, but I guess if you take into consideration how the passengers, the comfort that they'll feel on their route, I don't know, it's not right, but if you have a person that's taking up half of your seat too, maybe you need to make some accommodations. And I'm not being rude about it, but I just feel like maybe something just has to be put in place to prevent
all these fat
customers
people
from having bad experiences.
Yes, that's what I meant to say. Sasha, what do you think about this creed that went out that all fat people cannot fly at the same time? That's basically what they're saying.
It's not all fat people. It's the Samoan airline.
All.
And Samoan are a larger people, and they're saying that, like you said, it's a small airline, and the fuel is what's the expensive thing and the weight. But if it were all, then it would work out perfect for me, because I would be flying everywhere, because I wouldn't have to pay nothing.
That's right.
My little carry-on.
That's what I was getting at too, because a lot of times they're going to ask, and I know a lot of women don't like to say how much they weigh.
They got a scale there. They have the scale there. You stand on the scale, and that's what you pay. You put your bag on it too, and that's what you pay.
I know somebody that always lies about the weight. Tasha, Tummings, what do you feel about this?
Well, I'm 115, so it doesn't really bother me, Yes. But for the other people, my mind's telling me no. But their body, in my seat is telling me, yes, pay more, because I don't want you to put the armrest down and then put your arm there, and then your arm's on my arm. Yeah, I want them to pay more, okay? I wish they would do that everywhere. And don't find Spirit, because Spirit, have you guys flown Spirit before?
Oh.
Spirit would charge for the air you breathe as soon as they start doing weight. So
they definitely would. Yeah, they're probably going to start charging next. What do you think? Have you ever flown next to someone that was morbidly obese?
Oh, I don't think I have. I don't think I've had that experience. I've been in cramped planes, and I have kind of long legs, so that kind of gets cramped up that way. But this way, fortunately, I've avoided that.
I once was flying somewhere, and this lady's she was really huge. She had like 2 seatbelts, and her breast meat was like on my shoulder.
But you enjoyed that, right?
Yes, that's when being a creep is not half bad. But still, I could imagine it would be uncomfortable for somebody else. Yes, not me. No, I was quite all right. Next topic. It is now illegal to leave your parents and grandparents alone in China. Yes, China passed a law where you are not allowed to just neglect them. You have to come visit them every so often. Miss Turner, you're actually here with your family, so this definitely wouldn't apply to you. What do you think about this? Do you think that we should have a law like that in this country, where you have to come and visit your grandmother and great-grandparents?
Honestly, I don't think it's that serious. I know that under the elderly rights law, if your parents sue you, you could get jail time or a fine. I feel like that just it shouldn't be a part of a legislation for you to go and visit your parents. I mean, you should want to do that on your own, you know? That's just my thought about it.
Sasha, now your parents, do you think that they would sue you because they haven't seen you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I have complaints now because I don't visit my family, so they would have to find me to make me go.
I have complaints. Send out a private eye. I have complaints about my family seeing them, and they're local. They all right. They cool. Todd, do you think that this would be something that should be, as you know, as Mikea said, going through the legislature and made law
Well,
pass?
it shouldn't have to be a law, but when you think about the Chinese culture and a lot of other non-Western cultures, respect for elders is something that's held in very high regard, but as they become more westernized, they become more like this country, which doesn't care about old people. And as the grandson of a 102-year-old woman who's still alive and kicking, I think we should respect our elders, and we should
wrap it up with grandma.
102?
She's still breathing.
Yeah,
Keep going, girl. Now, I would say this. I don't think they should pass a law about it. That's a little bit tedious until I get old, and then my son, you better come and get my ass. You know I took care of you? Huh? You gonna leave me in here? I've been sitting in these diapers for the past 6 months. Somebody change it. That's what my son is. That's so much of the future. But this is what I would say when it comes to something like this. Yes, it could be kind of like overdoing the system. Passing laws for this, that, and the other. If we could have a law that isn't on the books now, that some might seem kind of frivolous, what would you like it to be? And then we're going to go to break after that. Todd, if you could pass a law today, President Ledbetter, right? Okay. What law would you pass?
I call it the just because they make it in your size don't mean you need to wear it law.
Girl, you know it's true. And I mean that. Girl, you know it's true.
Enough said.
Things are lying to you. Just got you. Mikea, what law would you pass?
Great law. Still thinking about it.
Great? What? Great? Huh?
That was a hilarious law. I'm still over here getting my thoughts.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Sasha, what law would you want enacted?
If I dance with you in the club for 2 songs, you owe me a drink.
Go.
Oh, I like that.
Trouble.
2 songs.
She should be
I'm
in
going to jail.
A long remix.
Yeah.
Drinks
You owe me
don't
a
come
drink.
free, boo.
That's the
Does she
tab.
just
I
pay for
danced with you.
No, she didn't.
Respectful.
2 songs.
Yeah, you know what? I got a similar law like that. Ass, gas, or cash. Nobody rides for free. All right? Something's coming up somewhere. I'm getting something out of this. I'm taking you where? Oh, no. Come on, lady. Hey, let's get it together. Tasha, what kind of law would you pass if you were President Tummings? Ooh, wee.
If I was president, all ladies could pick their husbands, and you.
They don't do it now.
Yeah.
What are you talking
No,
about?
like right now, I could say, Matt Kemp, you are my husband, and we would be married, and that would be law, and then we'd have kids, and illegitimate would be our baby, and
Matt Kim, who is that?
Matt Kemp.
I didn't know you like Asians.
No, not Matt Kim. Matt Kemp.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, from the Dodgers. He's a millionaire. So, yeah, me and illegitimate. I would also have the grandparents' law, like what you said, and make sure that illegitimate came and visited us whenever we had a chance. So the husband's law. Pick a husband's law. Husband picker law. I like it.
I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
dude, you would make the worst president. I would strike for impeachment the day of your inauguration. I said no.
But at least I'll get in. I just want to have the party.
That would be the craziest campaign.
Yeah.
This is like, girl, you vote for me, you'd be able to just pick any man.
Pick any man.
Did
Make
you
him your
had
husband.
time to think yet, Kia, or?
Yeah, well, this is just, I guess, on a more serious note, just because traffic just irks my nerve. But just tickets for driving too slow sometimes. I mean, I'm not really a road rager, but
Really?
speed it up a little bit.
Well, let me give you some insight to that. Look, let me tell you something. It's not, when I say I'm a creep, that's what I do. I gotta drive slow. All kinds of people going around. I creep on the highway, I creep through the bushes. Okay, we're going to take a break. We will be right back. You're watching End Game. Stay right
Why do you creep on the highway and creep with the bushes?
Because I need to see all these ladies driving past me. That's what I'm talking about. I said, ooh, I was looking on the rear view. I said, look at Mikea. Man, she is cute. Oh my goodness. Hey, don't honk at me.
It's so natural to you.
I said, don't honk at me. I want to look at you. Where you going? Oh, there's no.